We should be going. Alright. Hello to everybody who may be watching this after we have finished this live event. My name is In The Game Kayat. Alongside me as always my brother Super Shadow 515 here to help me out. Say hello.
What's up, everybody?
And my headphones are a little loud, so I'm going to turn them down quick. And we are going to... it looks different because I had to reinstall Sonic World. Re-download it anyway. But we are going to finish our Sonic World stage reviews. We've done Final Rush, Seaside Hill, Ocean Palace, Tokyo Street, and Worst Cave.
Thank goodness we got Worst Cave done. So next will be Wild Canyon.
We've got a lot of stages to cover, so try and stick with us. First, we'll be doing Wild Canyon.
Collect 3 red star rings. Now, we've gone over this between the two of us before, and so we already have some thoughts on these stages.
Yeah, initially I was actually going to just post this as a regular video, but I thought, hey, it'd be kind of cool to do it live.
Yeah.
So, you know, why not?
Yeah, why not try it live? Okay, the first thing you'll notice, yes, it is a RIP stage.
Mm-hmm.
So for level layout, there's not really anything you can say about it. I mean, it's an official level.
I think I might switch to 30 FPS because it's lagging a little bit.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Are you going to do that?
Yeah. See if I can do that without ruining the live stream. Will it switch? I don't think it'll switch without us canceling the live stream. So we'll just see.
Well, we just started.
Yeah, let's see if it gets bad. We'll see if it gets bad. Oh, shoot. My mouse is stuck in the game window now. Oh, well.
We should switch to 30.
Probably should.
You're too stubborn. Honestly, I'd say do it now before anybody starts watching.
Okay. Quick reset.
Quick reset.
Okay, I think we're good now. So, I'm going to start over. Hello, everybody. Again, thank you for clicking on this video if you're watching this after we finish the live event. My name is In The Game Kayat. Alongside me, as always, my brother, colleague, and partner in crime, Super Shadow 515. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. Well, that was easy.
Today, we are doing Sonic World stage reviews, and we are doing the last of the default Sonic World stages.
Just gonna get them all done and out of the way. And we're starting, as you can see, obviously, Wild Canyon. Now, for level layout, it's pretty obvious it's a stage rip. You can't really make any comments one way or the other about the stage layout because
the design is an official design, so what are you going to do?
So, if you have a complaint about the original stage design,
you have to talk to Sega.
Yeah, take that up with Sega. That's not our fault. Nor the Sonic World dev team's fault. So,
got it.
We've gone over this before between the two of us, and so we've already developed some opinions about this. Obviously, for a hunter like Knuckles, it's very easy to get around. The stage was originally designed for him. But that's not always the case. Because now, if we switch to the Sonic World mascot...
The Sonic World stage review mascot?
Sonic World stage review mascot, there is a bit of a problem that we come across.
There is one area...
There is one area, if we switch to Big, which, yay, I get to do Big gameplay today. Actually, I did ask for this, because I put practice in with Big. Yes, thank you. So, if we go back...
1 second, I'm going to downsize this and see if this helps. There.
Okay. Go to Big the Cat and Froggy. Now we try this again. There's a problem with this stage, because for those of you that have seen videos in the past, you know that we're trying to make sure that anybody, which means basically if Big can do it, anybody can.
I'm sorry about the lag, but I had to run this in Windows mode, which takes a lot more out of my computer. So it's going to lag just a little. There's a spot that if you get into it as big, you can't get out of.
Yeah, and I'll make sure to go there before I get...
To my knowledge, there are no red star rings that spawn down there.
Yes,
but...
there is. Last time we played this, there was one.
Oh, there was?
Yes. Goodness, why was it not... There we go. So, it can be a problem, but honestly, who's going to purposefully play as big? So I'm going to go ahead and show that before we collect the third one.
Because they were all down here for some reason.
It's not unheard of. It's over here, I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
down here.
There was a red star ring down here.
I bet it was in that enemy.
Probably. But if you get down here as big, I can't see a way to get back out.
Yep.
Can't do that. That don't work.
No idea.
I'm even stomp jumping, which is something I like to do a lot. Especially for somebody like Big. So, I'm stuck down here. There's no way out as Big. Now you see the problem. And as far as I can remember, this is the first stage where this has been a problem. So, well, there you go.
I will switch back to Knuckles and show another problem that this stage has.
Yeah.
And that has to do with an area where the red star ring will spawn quite often. I'm gonna be Espia instead of Knuckles.
Why not? And for those of you that have played the original, it's the Chow secret area. Just go straight to it since we've already gone through a regular playthrough of the level. Was it this side?
It's this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, quite the dash there. This. Now, this can be extremely confusing.
It's too easy to get lost in here. I recognize that this is pretty close to the way the original was, but I mean,
there's
seriously.
no markers to tell you which way is which.
I think this is the way back out. So we're out, and we're going back in. Okay, we're in. We have 3 possible routes.
That takes you... Oh, hey, look! A red star ring. And that's the problem.
But now we've got, again, we came from here. We've got 3 more exits. And these balloons, they don't help because they're random colors each time. If they could be a set color, that would help. Look at this.
I think you went to the same room.
No, this is a different colored balloon.
This is exactly the problem. But what's that weird?
Here's the green. I think this is the first one, which means... Nope. That means...
Nope, that's not it. Oh wait, that was it.
Yeah, because we were back to where we started.
Oh, brother. What's that weirdness going at the top of the screen?
I have no idea. The glitch in the skybox. It might
no,
be a problem with the
it wouldn't be the
renderer.
skybox because I think it might be one of the graphical effects. Well, that's a nice sound for it. Yeah. Do we really need to finish this level now that we've covered everything?
No, I don't think so. So it looks decent. It looks extremely close to the original.
Well, duh.
And it's functionally, it's a lot like the original, almost down to a fault, like with that Chow room. You need to put a vase, put a statue, a picture, numbers on the wall, something. I mean, it's not that hard to do. Just something, because the balloons don't help you to identify which one is which too much. It does work a little, like you saw me do it with the green balloon, thinking I was almost out, and then no, I'm not out yet, but I figured it out. It's not a huge problem, but it is an issue. That's my biggest complaint about the level, especially since red star rings. I think there's one spawn location in each of those rooms, because it seems like a red star ring will spawn in there every other time I play the level, which is ridiculous.
And so... And again, the same thing with the gameplay. The music
And
it's the original
and
music.
then there's that whole thing with Big, which is not a huge deal. For the most part,
not many people are going to be playing that level as Big. Let's be honest.
So I'm gonna give Wild Canyon an 8 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.5.
So
It's just the little things that I know that are there. It's just gonna throw me off.
15.5 out of 20. There you go. You got Wild Canyon. Now I picked Silver. Let's go to Crisis City.
I think I know why you picked Silver. Obvious reasons, my friend. Obvious reasons.
I seriously hope this isn't lagging too bad. Oh, it looks okay. There's still that
Yeah,
glitch at the
I'm
top
still
of the
trying to
screen.
figure out what that is.
Hopefully it's not too distracting. Okay, this is not that glitch at the top of the screen. Not normally there when you play the game. Okay, what are his moves? Oh, wow. Okay, now that... Oh, okay.
Was that like a homing spin dash?
That's kind of what it looked like, yeah. Alright.
Thank you, recording software. High CPU usage detected. Okay, so I think we can get music out of the way. The music's really good. I think we can agree on that and just call it a day.
Yeah, it's Crisis City.
Yeah, it's
This
Crisis
is one of the
City.
best Sonic songs of all time.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would say it's pretty good.
It's one of my favorites.
Now, level layout. It's got a very interesting design to it.
Crisis City, when it was in with Sonic Heroes, was a great stage. It was one of my favorites from that engine to play. I ported it over myself, and then someone else ported it later.
I'm guessing they probably did a better job of it.
Yeah, so... but this is a modified version of that stage. It's expanded, some areas are changed, and some things are added in to accommodate Sonic World.
And
play.
that's one thing, what you just saw there with the rings. That's one thing we've been thinking about and saying, I think since the very first video. If you're going to have alternate paths that require a certain skill from a character, like that right there, give characters that don't have that another way through. You could have just gone directly to that platform over there, you know.
Oh, that's his telekinetic dash. That's the quickly double tap the jump button from Sonic 6.
You just figured that out.
Yeah, I could. But it functions differently. Just a little. I mean, it's more like a homing attack now. It's odd. It doesn't have a very strong homing property.
Maybe that's how it should have been in Sonic 06.
This stage looks really nice. I mean, it's obviously not as good as the original Crisis City, but hey.
Yeah.
Plus, the Silver having a homing feature, it makes it easier for him to clear some of these stages.
Which is something we'll cover more come Metal Park.
Something I often forget about Sonic World is that there are characters other than Sonic and Shadow. Because I always play as Sonic or Shadow. Always.
I think Tails has been here with his dummy rings.
Because there's
Oh,
braid everywhere.
yeah. Save yourself. You ran right into
I
it.
tried to cut back. But hey, you know.
Interesting. A spring right in the middle of everything, but a path behind it.
So, I think a lot of people will forget that, and they may play as their favorite character, but for the most part, everybody seems to just play as Sonic. And I recognize that Sonic is a main character, his playstyle is one of the more fun ones, but you're missing out on a lot of great characters.
Yeah.
A lot of these characters are really well designed, especially in R6 when they improved the combat functionality of these characters. Suddenly, everybody is viable.
Everybody's viable. You make it sound like Smash Bros.
You just have to figure out how to use them.
Yeah.
This Crisis City stage is one of the best Blitz Sonic stages I have ever played. I'm just going to say that right.
Really?
Yeah. In some ways, it is even better than the original, and I thought the original was really nice. I haven't heard a lot of people, when people talk about Sonic 06, they immediately talk about the glitchy gameplay or the lackluster story, but I haven't really heard anybody talk about Sonic 06's level design. I actually thought that Sonic 06 had really good level design. Mechanically, the game didn't work well enough to make the good level design really stand out all that well, but I thought the game actually had good level design.
You and very few others.
Yes, I know. I'm having fun with it though.
I can see that. Just don't kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
That wouldn't be healthy.
There's a secret in the stage?
Because everybody knows you can spin dash up a wall.
You can get up on top of the buildings.
Glitchy textures. Other than the strange pixelatedness at the top of the screen.
That's
Would it be a depth of field problem?
possibly.
That's what it seems like to me, at least.
I'm not entirely sure. This stage has been very, very polished since the Blitz Sonic version. It makes me wonder, you know, if we took other old Blitz Sonic stages,
And
even if we
remastered
just took the decent ones, some of the ones that come to mind is like Lost World by Chisato. There are a lot of great Blitz Sonic stages that could be reimagined in this way. Maybe you're just making them look nicer, extending them a little bit, just make them work for Sonic World. When people port a stage to Sonic World, it's always so bare bones, it seems.
Yeah.
Or the exact opposite, with just objects everywhere. But anyway, the stage looks great, and it plays really well. It's a lot of fun, and 5 minutes of your life will just breeze by when you play that stage. It is amazing, an amazing stage.
But we can't give it a final rating just yet. We still have to put the Sonic World Stage Review mascot through his paces.
Ladies and gentlemen, enter the cat. There's also another way to get around this. If you want to play as someone who's not viable for a stage, you can just select pair or team, and when it comes to a point where that one character can't progress, then switch.
That's a very good point.
It's kind of cheap, and the stage should not rely on that. Ooh, Crisis City Classic. I prefer the modern version, but the classic version is really good.
Speaking of cats,
Yes. And we have already played these stages. We know they work with Big, but we're just going to show you how to get through them just in case you want a guide.
This isn't the bad one. The bad one isn't it coming next after this?
Whoa!
Why is Big so much more buggy? Or, laggy than everybody else?
I don't know. Maybe he has a bigger model or more polys. I don't know.
We are going to make it.
Woo!
I don't remember it being so jittery before. Even
Well,
when
that's because it's splitting its processing power. I already told you about that.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Try going this way. That might help. I forgot you can't glide into those things. No!
Yeah, that works.
It gains so much momentum. I'm going to do this if it kills me.
You know this is an alternate path, right?
I don't care. I want to take this alternate path to show that I can. I am not the best at Sonic World, but I get the job done.
Suddenly things got very quiet.
Yeah.
I guess we're just in awe of Big's, you know, poetry in motion.
That is not how I would describe this.
Oh!
That is not poetry in motion.
I do a better Sonic Adventure Big.
Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, Big's attack in the air can work as almost like a mini...
A pseudo homing attack.
Yeah, pseudo homing attack.
Because they gave all the combat moves homing properties, you can use your combat move as a pseudo homing attack once, maybe twice.
Completely forgot about those.
Huh, and you got after me for hitting them.
Well, you tried to stop and you hit him anyways.
Yeah, well,
right?
at least I tried to stop. You were just like, I'm big. I'm gonna take it like a big.
Well, Big's just a big tank, don't you know? Random fire. Because it's awesome. Well, that's a very useful spring.
You gotta show off them particle effects, man.
What? You saw that, right?
Oh, nice. I think last time we started with Honeycomb Highway, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, when we did the regular old recording version of this. Oh no. Oh no, you gonna die. You gonna die. You gonna die. We gonna die.
He's gonna lose altitude.
We gonna die. There we go. You dead.
I just barely missed. By the way, if you're going down the side of a building like that, or long downhill stretch, don't spam it. Just do it once and let it go.
There rolls faster. Rolling physics. Okay, you're gonna remember to actually do this the right way this time, right?
What's the right way?
Not dying. That's always the right way. When in doubt, don't die.
Just don't die.
No, just don't die. Went over the pit that caused so much trouble before. Here we go. Up here. And this way. Oh.
Totally did not see that thing.
Of all times to have the jump glitch. I hope they fix that in R7. Just saying.
And that was also
that was
cheap.
an FPS glitch.
High quality lava. Okay, let's try and take it slow this time, so that I don't glitch through the springs to my death.
I was playing at about 25 FPS, but for the most part, it's been pretty stable. That's another thing they fixed in R6 I was really happy about. Sonic World is already, like, one of the greatest Sonic fan games ever.
At least of the ones we've played. There are probably some good ones out there that we've never heard of.
Have you played, I'll just take this moment to ask you, what other Sonic fan games do you like to play?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Let's see. Blood Sonic is pretty much the only Sonic fan games I play.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
You haven't played anything else? Okay. I played one... Sonic Robo Blast 2 is okay. I haven't played it enough to get used to it.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
I've played that too.
It's really hard.
I prefer Sonic World.
Then, other good Sonic fan games.
Look at him go around that loop.
Eggman Hates Furries.
I remember that one.
You played that one?
Yeah.
Sonic.
That was interesting.
Sonic Battle Hyper Ending Neo, or something like that.
Lost Ending Neo.
Lost Ending Neo?
LEN. Sonic Battle LEN.
Yeah. The controls confused me,
Very much so.
especially since they were in Japanese, so I had to just push buttons until I figured out what they did.
Hey!
Hi, Mighty! Okay, if you're trying to communicate, I don't sprek that language.
I'm lost. I missed the jump and now I have no idea where I am.
You kill yourself. You can't... The stage is so broken you can't even kill yourself. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Will that take me to the beginning of the level?
Yes.
Speedrun mode. Remember this from last time?
Yes, I remember this from last time.
Okay. No holding back.
You fail. I will forever hold this over your head. You will be reminded of the day when you failed to pass Crisis City. You shall live in infamy in the annals of history. People, 200 years from now, will go, the only thing we know about Super Shadow 515 is that on the 10th of August in 2016, he failed to pass Crisis City, and we have not forgiven him yet. He cured cancer and all of this, but no, he failed to pass Crisis City.
Yes,
and
because
we haven't
that's how
forgiven
that'll
him
go.
yet.
Because that's exactly how it'll go.
Absolutely. Don't you know how history works?
Of course.
People only remember you for the things you failed to accomplish. That's how history works on the internet anyway.
No. No.
Oh! Oh, the Sneakmeister. Oh, you definitely can't spell ignorant without IGN. Yeah, IGN. Especially after what they said about Sonic. Man.
Yeah, that was extremely stupid what they said about Sonic. I mean, some of my favorite games are Sonic games. Both Sonic Adventure games. Those were excellent games. Sonic has never had a good game.
Yeah, especially when they themselves have given a couple of Sonic's recent games good review scores. Like Sonic Generations, I heard got an 8 on IGN. I didn't look to double check that fact, but seriously.
Yeah, and Sonic has never had a good game.
That's just the thing on the internet. If you're not a Sonic fan, Sonic is like the worst video game in existence.
Worst video game series.
Yeah, worst video game series ever. And they have no idea why it's still going and why Sonic still has fans. They think everybody's just blinded by nostalgia and they don't care they'll buy anything. They
Well,
don't
that's
really
the
understand
stupid
it.
thing.
I actually,
People say, you know, that comment. They're blinded by nostalgia. Well, nostalgia has this weird thing where if you go back to something that you have nostalgia for, it's not usually as good the second time around.
That's true because you remember it better than it was. If
But
you like
I-
something, you usually
yeah.
remember it better than
And
it
I
was.
go back to my favorite Sonic games, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. They're still excellent games.
They haven't aged great, particularly the Adventure 1 has not aged the best. But Adventure 2 was just fine.
Yep.
Especially the HD re-release. Looks great! And it plays great. There are two kinds of people. I actually was thinking about this because I'm going to review Sonic CD for my 100 subscriber special, which I've got the footage, by the way, everybody. I've got the footage. I just have to record the commentary for it and edit it. I haven't done a lot of stuff for my 100 sub special. I've been throwing a lot of stuff together. I've been working on an original Blitz Sonic stage, Sonic World recreations, and dealing with other stuff too. But I'm working on that. But I was thinking about Sonic CD the other day. And I realized, you know, I heard all these reviews on the internet. Sonic CD is amazing. You gotta play Sonic CD. It's the best Sonic game of all time. Well, I never had a Sega CD growing up. I mean, my parents had a Genesis they got rid of before I started playing video games. My first home video game console was a Sega Dreamcast. And I didn't get to play Sonic CD until 2011. And I did not think Sonic CD was as good as what everybody else was saying. I know you already know how I feel about Sonic CD. I don't want you to spoil the review exactly. But it's not as good as everybody else says it is.
At least, you know, the
anti-gravity big. Scientific proof that curling up into a ball allows you to walk up walls.
You won't be walking then, you'll be rolling up the wall.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd say that.
So, these the people who like Sonic CD and think it's the best Sonic game ever are usually the people who think that Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is the best of the classics. This is not a blanket statement. There is an infinite variety of opinions out there. But I found that usually the case is people who like Sonic CD and think it's one of the best, if not the best Sonic game ever, think Sonic 1 is the best of the classics, and think that any 3D Sonic game, for the most part, is just garbage. You know, tolerable at best and absolute garbage
At the
most
worst.
of the time. Not just at worst, but most of the time.
I'm gonna run on the wall.
This is the case for companies like IGN and
there,
groups
I
like
finally
Screw
made
Attack.
it.
You finally made it. Congratulations. That's what. And then there are people who think Sonic CD is meh, Sonic 1 is meh, and then, you know, the 3D games are alright to really good, and there are a couple of sour spots. That's the way most of the fan base is, I would say, and that's the way I am. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 are great games. Great games. Oh, who am I going to play as now? I'm going to play as Mighty.
Haha! This is for you, man.
In Metal Harbor.
Don't we still have to go back into Honeycomb Highway?
I think that's further down the list, but I know we haven't done it yet, so if it is up the list, we'll go and do it.
Okay.
Metal Harbor may lag. I'm just saying.
Man.
Bring it on!
Yeah, just a bit. This is gonna be fun.
This is going to be really fun. Just amazing. I should have recorded in full screen mode and ditched the chat. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh man, this is not going to be good at all.
We could always go back to the options menu and turn off some of the
Graphical enhancements.
graphical enhancements.
That might help. Let's see. It never plays this laggy. I did a recording. I still have it on my hard drive from the other day when we were just gonna record this, edit it, and then post it to YouTube. And it did not lag at all. 1080p, 60 FPS.
Well, it
Beautiful.
lagged just a little bit, but not that. We gotta do something about this. This is almost unplayable. This section isn't too bad. As soon as I say that, it lags terribly.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Mighty has a ring dash. I don't know if they removed it or not. He does.
Barely. Because of the FPS problems. We gotta fix that.
I'm gonna go turn off all of the graphical stuff. See if we can get it to be at least decent. I'm telling you, it's because of windowed mode and the software, not the resolution.
Depth of field
Field
off. Shadows off. Might as well. Motion blur's already off. Sun rays off. Lens flare off. Water quality low. Just turn. I think you can keep 3D sounds. Just turn everything off. I don't think plants will be much of a problem with metal coverage. Just saying. View distance very small.
And reload Sonic World. Okay, it looks like we're doing okay now.
Do you need to reposition the window?
Yeah.
Once it's done loading, obviously. Hopefully this works. If not, we'll have to go to full screen. Looks like we're good.
You know what I didn't check?
What?
I may do this before, just check as an option before I make another live stream. I did not check to see whether or not it's dumping to the hard drive. You know, dumping the live stream to the hard drive at the same time. If that's the case, it's rendering it twice.
I didn't know that that was a problem.
It can be.
Which would explain the problems we had earlier today, too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You gonna downsize the recorder so it's not a problem? There we go.
Ready.
Yay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot better.
Still not perfect, but this
No.
is definitely better.
It's playable, at least. Not perfect, but definitely playable.
All right, we are in business, baby.
As long as we didn't somehow mess up the stream.
Absolutely. Oh, I checked. Everything's still going. We still good, yo.
Hope so. You know, I'm gonna be honest. The voice for Mighty reminds me of Beat.
It is Beat.
It is Beat?
Using voice clips from the All-Stars games.
It must be a resolution thing. Either resolution or because it's in windowed mode. That stupid pixelization at the top.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we didn't have that problem before, but last time we were playing it at 1080p. So, why don't we talk about the level, since we're here.
Yeah, we're finally going.
Yeah, why don't we do what we're supposed to be doing?
What? You mean actually, like do our jobs? Are you insane?
I know. It's a very bold claim, isn't it? So, the level design. Obviously, it's not a stage rip. So, I believe the level is very well designed. It sticks to the feel, at least for the most part, of the original stage.
The feel and style of the original stage.
Something happened.
I broke something. Yo, Saiyan Zero. What's up? Thanks for being here.
It did it again.
It did it again. What am I doing?
Why don't you
I'm gonna
try-
not spin dash this time.
Why don't you try jumping over the...
Oh my goodness. Oops.
Nice.
All right.
So-
these are what we call noob strats.
It's called Run Out of Lives. It's like what those weird people that do Guitar Hero videos do. They run out of lives first, or not lives. They run out of rock meter first before they get started.
Yeah, I'm just draining all my lives to zero because I don't want you guys to think like I'm a scrub or something. You know, like I can't win or beat the game with 0 lives. I'm so good. The other day I beat a Sonic game. I had -1 lives.
Actually,
It definitely has a lot of great qualities to it. It's kind of hard for me to pick a favorite. I have a tendency to lean towards longer levels. I really like longer levels. Heroes and Shadow were perfect for me.
at least in leveling. Maybe not in the game itself, but in leveling. You gotta kill that thing, man. There you go. I suggest you get a ring.
Yeah, I don't care about rings.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that just starts the, okay.
It is a really, really fun stage, and this was brilliant.
Yes, and
this
it looks good.
was freaking brilliant.
And it looks good, too. So, I don't know about it being better than the Sonic Adventure 2 one. I'd say definitely yes, it's very good. But I don't know about it being better. He's alive? You lucky swine. Nope, you're going downhill. Nope, no. You had a shot. You might have been able to do the same thing on the opposite one and then jump across from a higher position. But, whatever. So anyways, I'm not sure about it being better than the Sonic Adventure 2 one, because I am a huge fan of Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure 2's one is a little bit faster paced. I think.
It is a bit faster paced. Nice. Not quite. It's a bit faster paced. It doesn't have anything like this, though. I believe the same as you that this is a brilliant idea for a level design.
It keeps with the theme of the level and expands on the original idea. And it definitely looks better than the SA2 one, just because it's not bound by SA2's graphical limitations.
Mm-hmm. I remember when we first recorded this, and we were playing through this level, and we were both like, how on earth is Big gonna get through this level?
Oh, he gets through it.
He gets through it. You'd be surprised. I appreciate you giving me 1 life to get through, by the way.
I know a trick to get 99 lives.
What's that?
Get good at the game.
Get good. Yeah. Oh!
The only reason I really like the SA2 stage, a little bit, the one thing SA2 stage has over this one, better spectacle.
Better spectacle?
Yeah, grabbing onto the rocket and then going down through the tunnel, the missile launch
Which
chute.
they did add that in this level, but it's not the same.
No, it's not the same. It doesn't have the same amount of spectacle because of the limitations of being a fan game. You either have to limit the customizability of the engine, or so that you can have those kind of moments, or take those kind of moments out so that they can be customized by everybody. Now we go to Big the Cat.
And it's time for what we've all been waiting for, to see Big the Cat go through Metal Harbor. This should be fun.
Definitely.
There must be something about Big that causes him to be a bit more...
Yeah, I know, I don't get that. Big is in the game. Duh.
I'm an idiot. I don't know why I jumped there. I made it. Still alive. I was very concerned when I missed that jump.
Mm-hmm. We got this.
I've done this before, people. I know what I'm doing. Kinda.
Yeah, he kind of knows what he's doing.
See, this is a good example of alternate paths. Because obviously Big isn't going to make that jump. Well, he might, if he does it right, make that jump where the rings are to that hoop. But this, having the alternate path, is an excellent idea. Really? Let's jump through him to get hit by the missile.
Loop skips.
Of course. Why wouldn't we loop skip? It's our favorite checkpoint. I remember last time going through this. The reason why I said it's our favorite checkpoint is because we had some problems getting past this section. Alrighty. We're still living.
Alright.
That was very interesting. The easiest of strategies. And this makes this section a whole lot easier. No, don't take me back. I don't want to go back there.
I wonder if these are official voice clips.
Considering what
It
happened
sounds
to you.
like voice clips from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
That doesn't always work, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's why I was so cautious there.
Bouncing off of the balloon does not always work. And we're going waterbound.
And Big can hold his breath for over a minute. Because he's awesome. I'm doing better in this section than you were. Like it said in the corner. Nice.
Alright, let's see what we can do in this section.
This is going a lot better than the last recording.
You practice.
I did that because he gains momentum.
You didn't want to fly off the edge. Ha! Shortcuts.
Or not.
Stop, jump, and use your pseudo homing attack. Nope. They're
Still
too high up.
way too low. So you do have to take care of these things first.
Smart level design.
Why did I do that?
What are you doing?
I pressed the wrong button. I do that occasionally. Why I pressed X when I wanted to press B? I don't know, but I did. I think we're gonna make it.
Oh goodness.
Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. We're still alive.
Every time. I know he can make that, and still, every time I go, oh lord, here we go. You can't go that way, remember?
This way?
Yeah, you can't go this way.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's an alternate path over here. Thank you for reminding me before I tried to do something stupid that would have gotten me killed. I was almost too low for that. Here's the fun part. That was close. Now you get up here. And Big cannot make this jump unless you get it just right. And I didn't get it right and I'm dead. Because you can't glide from that. So, let's not do that. And now I have 0 lives.
Okay, you have to find where this goes, remember? And glide to it from here.
Which this goes
over there. You
Can
can't
make that?
You can't make that.
How did we do this before? That wasn't it. I remember we tried that. That wasn't it either.
You're gonna have to jump into the robot.
I shouldn't have to do that.
Actually, if you float into him and get hurt, I don't know. Well, I don't think you can double jump again.
I can't just straight jump into him. And if I try to, wait. No, that's too high. I can't remember how to do this now.
Didn't we clear it as Big?
Yes, we did. I remember making it to the end.
Spin jump from right here. Just
No, he doesn't have the height for that.
from here?
Nope.
That's how we did it. We managed to get up high enough to clip onto the edge and get a double jump back. Oh yes. There you have it.
The hurt stretch.
You have to hurt yourself, but you can make it. So what do you think of the level?
I think it's an excellent level. One of the best in the
It's
Sonic world.
It's really fun to play, and it looks really good. It looks way better than the original Metal Harbor. It's missing some of the spectacle of the original, but nevertheless, it's still a great stage. It needs some refinements in how Big gets through it.
Yeah. You can make it, so it gets a pass. Only just.
Yeah.
You saw what we had to do to get through that last bit there. So, unless there's something we're missing, which there very well could be. So, what would you give that level?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing holding it back from perfect 10 out of 10 is that last thing you have to do as Big. And I'm gonna give Crisis City 10 out of 10. I don't know if we gave it a score or not. 10 out of 10. What do you think? First for Crisis City.
Crisis City? To me, there just seems to be something missing from it. Yes, it's a good stage, but there's just something missing. I'll give it a 9.
Alright. So it's a 19 out of 20 for Crisis City, and for Metal Harbor, I gave it a 9.5.
Other than the fix for making it easier to make it through as Big, again, it just feels like there's just that little bit refinement that needs to be made.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't give it a perfect score. Even if it was, easily passable as Big, I wouldn't give it a perfect score. I'd probably give it a 9.5.
So, 19 out of 20 for both stages. And now, Honeycomb Highway as Bean, the Dynamite Duck. This one is really interesting. It's a stage that originally appeared in Sonic Lost World.
Because it makes sense to have a green duck. Alright. So, first thoughts about the stage.
It looks nice. I love the texture. It looks so smooth.
Except for our weird pixelization problem, but...
Ignore that.
Yeah, glossing over that. Moving on. I agree. The stage is very nice. It's very simple. To me, it seems like it could use a bit more in the background. Something to help fill the gap, but I guess it is in...
I just
Nice.
just a little late.
I guess it is in the sky, so you can't expect a lot.
Actually, I think the one was you were in a redwood forest and you were running down the side of a tree. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually played this stage in Sonic Lost World.
Haven't gotten there
I
yet.
just got to Desert.
Well, we were
The
kind of
Desert
holding.
World.
Yeah, we were kind of holding out for a let's play of it, but we never got it done and stopped doing let's plays. So
Yeah, I'm not doing any more. Like I said in my update video, I'm not doing any more gameplay video. This doesn't count as gameplay video, oddly enough. You gotta be kidding me.
maybe I should do this.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make my mama proud. I'm gonna do this. We got this.
You realize?
Let's go.
I'm just gonna say this, dude. Our mama doesn't care about this.
No.
She doesn't care about Sonic. You're not going for the little rainbow hoop up there to get extra rings on top?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause
Okay, as far as Mach speed stages go, it's very straightforward and a whole world easier than Worst Cave.
it's actually fun because it's possible to pass,
Yes.
unlike Worst Cave.
It's very simple.
Still haven't
straightforward.
passed Worst Cave. I've done it before, but every time I try to record a playthrough where I pass the stage, I fail.
Well, we can always try when we get the stages done. Just give it one set of lives.
I suppose.
Question is, who's gonna do it?
Me, obviously.
Of course.
Because you wouldn't let me touch it.
I am the perennial second player.
It's because you're the little brother. Alright, your turn.
Oh wow, this is gonna be so hard as big.
Big us.
Time to do big.
Hi, Sonic. Nice of you to drop by.
Well, considering Sonic's here, I kind of feel like I should pick Sonic for the next stage. Problem is,
We already picked Mighty for Mighty, so I guess. I mean, we haven't played. Sonic and Shadow are two characters we haven't played as yet.
well, we
Tonight.
did. Yeah, and tonight. In earlier videos, we did. I missed.
Remember, the end is a little tricky.
Yeah, I'll make it.
You better. I made my mama proud. You gotta make your mama proud too.
Dude, we have the same mom. Just so you know.
I know.
Taking the
These
left
green
path.
things that do nothing.
Well, that was interesting. I'm still alive, though. Still alive and kicking.
Oh! Ah. It sounded like Big said hype. Hype.
Why did I jump? I know not to jump for those.
Oh no. I knew that was gonna happen.
No!
You're so close. Come on.
Making small
Come on, you can
mistakes.
do this. You can do this. You can do this. Just jump.
Spin dash!
You can do this. Focus. Are you focusing?
Focusing.
Focus.
If you shut up, I can focus better.
Oh goodness. Oh, we got a ring. Oh. 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 What? What? What?
I made it!
No.
I have no idea how, but I made it. I think that is the definition of Sonic World clutch right there. I should not have made it, but I did.
This big is very big, isn't he? I don't know how big does a spin jump, but then again, Omega does a spin jump in this game too, so just
Then
saying.
again, doesn't everybody do a spin jump in this game?
Yes, everybody
It is
does.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, it's Sonic World. It's, Big and Gamma and Omega, these are just some of the characters that don't use spin jumps.
You
in
know what we
official
should
games.
do?
Play Sonic 06?
No! Ugh, no. I was thinking we should just burn our last life so we have a full set of lives.
Security Hall is the last stage.
Well, and giving,
So I'm going to
What's it called?
pick Blaze.
because you can.
And
We
then-
still have to give Worst Cave a try.
Yeah.
At least a try.
And yes, Worst Cave can be finished by everybody, so.
Yeah, only just. Don't you love objects falling into place
Because they're
around
just
you?
falling down.
It's because of the view distance.
Yep.
Why? I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, that is one thing I noticed. You can play as just about anybody, including some characters that people have never heard of before.
The last characters are going to be added in R7. It'll be the end of all the characters. And possibly the last engine release, so I've heard. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what they would put in, although I have some suggestions. I want to make sure my suggestions get heard just in case R7 is the last engine.
Why did you do that? Well, that's one way to do it. That would be very interesting for them to make Hypersonic, but it would be just a little bit OP, don't you think? That's another good point. It would be very interesting to make Eggman a playable character, because he has been a playable character
Make
before.
Eggman's mech playable.
Yeah, you have Tails, which is, you know, normal, he can fly. Make Eggman's mech playable. Make him like the other power characters that have, you know, good short-range combat and can fly. Wouldn't be that hard. We need to make our suggestions known to the Sonic World dev team. I wonder how we do.
I'm gonna make a video actually. A lot of the Sonic World dev teams follow my. A lot of the Sonic World dev members follow my channel. At least 2 of them do. So I can
Make your suggestions
make
known.
my suggestions known. So that's easy though. That's just a mod. I'm sure there's a mod out there that does that. Okay.
That does what?
That adds the SA2 model, or at
Yeah.
least the shoes.
Honestly, those are my favorites of all the shoes that Sonic has ever worn. So
They're the coolest.
I know.
Actually, I'm partial to his rider shoes.
Really.
Yeah.
You realize how fickle you are with that statement.
So, my opinion. My opinion is best opinion. Because it's mine. Where is that last...
That's a very good question.
Oh, hey, one up.
This is the problem with having the range so wide. You're not quite sure where it is.
What in the world?
You don't remember those?
Nope.
You're going the wrong way.
Found it.
No comment.
You see, there's a reason the Sonic World dev team did not add any fan characters or characters outside of the game continuity. The same reason I wasn't going to do it for Supremacy, because once you do one character, the floodgates open.
Yep, especially for fan characters. Because somebody sees this fan character and they say, hey, why can't I have my fan character? Because, let's be honest, there are a lot of fan characters out there.
Shattuck is a fan character. Some people don't seem to recognize this because Nazo Unleashed is so big, so popular, but Shattuck is a fan character created by Chakra X. So,
Get ready.
alright, so you do this. I will be back in 1 second, guys.
I'm gonna make it sooner or later. Whoops. Oh, come on. I can't make that jump? You, Spring, get down here. There it is. Okay. So, this is going to be very interesting because movement around Security Hall can be somewhat difficult at times. And we are playing as the, well, one of the
most difficult character to get around a game with.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, there isn't one in here.
One would think. Especially someone of Big's weight. I mean, you know, you try and get through these platforms just stop jumping. Big is breaking ankles, you know.
And not like he's playing basketball. I can't get off. Okay, we're getting closer.
Nope.
This is why the range needs to be smaller. Okay, well, we're close to this one now. Probably down.
Okay, now go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. If you're gonna have Big, I think Big having a super form was a joke. Just because a lot of people don't like Big. So, you know, it's like, hey, Big has a super form now, and everybody's like, what? Yeah, he only had a super form in Release 5.
I can make it up there.
But, yeah. I think they're going to add him back in R7. The super forms.
Okay, I'm not even in the right neck of the woods, so I need to figure out where I'm going here.
But I think if you're going to add in non-canon super forms, then you need to do them for everybody.
That only makes sense, because then it's fair. Because, like, like Sonic said earlier, Ray doesn't have one. Or didn't have one. So,
yeah, I thought so.
Somebody-
They added super forms back.
somebody
in
has their favorite character that doesn't have a super form, and yet this stupid character over here, namely Big, to some people, this character over here has one. Why can't my favorite character have it? That's the problem.
Yeah, because it's funny.
So
That's
if,
why.
you know, non-canon super forms, everybody's got to have one. Where is it? Must be down along the ceiling. I am confused.
I don't. It has to be up.
Kinda has to be, you're right.
Yeah, in sandals. It's got to be up here somewhere.
Has to be.
It's up there on the wall. No?
I think I know where it is. I just need to get higher.
That's my phone.
Can't see it because of the small
Oh
view
my.
distance.
Oh my. Yeah, well, we'll turn it up for when we do full screen recordings. It doesn't work so well when we're live streaming like this, but one last thing to do. Oh, stage review score. What score are we giving Security Hall?
Well, we can't...
Obviously passable as everybody.
Yeah.
I think all of these stages are. We've had problems with some of them, but not all of them.
Well, for when it comes to level design, I mean, it is the original stage. It's just got a few modifications to adapt it to Sonic World. The problem is, Sonic World, at least to me, Sonic World is more designed for straight line, straight line stages like this, or at least
more designed for the non-hunting stages.
Yeah. So the hunting stages, while they still work, obviously, it's just a little bit off. So that being said, taking in mind that it's a hunting stage, I'd give it probably a 7.
I think this sounds right. I give it a 7.
Which makes it a 14 out of 20. The main problem is, like I said when I was going through it, the hunting sense range is much, much too big.
Mm-hmm.
It is so big that it makes it hard to find things. So, at its base, it's flawed.
Let's go.
Right. While he attempts this, I am going to do something. I will be back in a sec.
I have yet to finish this in a recording, so as far as everybody else knows, I cannot complete this stage. So let's try this again.
I turned my back on the chat for 5 seconds, and it explodes.
I'm gonna reset my life counter.
Okay, so you get 1 set of 5, and I get 1 set of 5, and then we call it?
Yeah, because it's getting late, and I still got something I need to do before I go to bed. So we're gonna give it 10 lives.
5
Oh
each.
shoot! Oh, I thought that Sonic World had run a memory access violation. It does that on this page.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. Because if that does happen, I don't know that we'd restart the game and try it again.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're not playing Worst Cave with Big today. We already did that. The video's on my channel in the actual official Worst Cave stage review. You can check that on my channel.
This is just an attempt to, actually.
Oh no, that was Sonic 2, wasn't it? Well, I'll do a big video on Worst Cave later. I think we kind of have to. But we're not doing it tonight.
That will have to be posted separately. We'll have to go back and look at that to double check, because I don't remember us ever finishing that while we were recording. So
I don't think we ever finished it. I mean, we were recording for like an hour and a half of just total Worst Cave plays, and I tried to keep count. I lost count. You can tell I lost count by the attempt counter.
Well, that was cheap.
By the attempt counter in the corner. Okay.
That just happened. Are you gonna make it?
Maybe. I haven't finished the stage yet. Don't give me credit yet. Of course, you were the one trying it when we played it.
I was, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like we said when we covered this stage before. It's like the hunting levels, it's flawed, but not for the same reason. Sonic World can do this, and it can do it well, like we saw on Honeycomb Highway. The problem with this stage is...
So close.
The problem with this stage is the, you know, how tight it is.
It's a very technical stage.
It's a bit too tight, honestly. It
needs to be more open.
Yeah. There's too small of a path that you need to hit properly. You didn't hit the checkpoint.
I know. I tried, man. I tried.
Don't forget your air jump thing that saves your homing attack. Or gives you a jump back or something like that. I can't remember which.
I tried so hard. I am trying so hard right now.
Focus. Do what I did with Big in Honeycomb Highway. Nope.
Your turn.
Alright. One more set of 5 lives. Hopefully it doesn't memory access violation on us.
Someday, I will finish this level.
Well, that was interesting. I didn't even press anything.
Alright, let's do this. You got my full support.
This is for you, Sonic.
Come on, man. You can do this. The hardest stage in Sonic... the hardest Sonic fan game stage I've ever played right here. Now, I haven't actually finished Sonic Robo Blast 2. I would assume that's harder. I've heard it's extremely difficult. But this is the hardest one I have ever actually completed myself. This stage has serious issues.
I don't know, I'm doing pretty good so far. Of course, so were you, too.
Yeah, I actually did really well for a little while.
That was kind of cheap.
I can't remember which button the air jump is.
Why? Should be. Can you tell I like my stomp jumps?
It's the best way to clear this stage. We actually haven't had problems with the camera so much.
Not yet. That section's
Which is
coming
odd.
up. That section's coming up. Trust me. What? I thought I was still in the spin jump. I'm doing really good this time. This. Or at least it should be why. Maybe we messed it up when we were reconfiguring the controller.
I bet it's B now. It might be right bumper. It doesn't seem right.
Whoa! I hate this section. I think that's quite obvious. What? Why did he redirect like that?
It's the homing attack that works 95% of the time. Okay. Yeah, that happened.
I'm not complaining.
All right,
I'm alive.
moving on. We are moving on. This is where I was.
I knew I was gonna do that.
Those low-hanging death crystals, too. The Sonic is about one of the hardest characters to play this with because he's so fast.
Oh, that was cheap. I jumped into that.
There you have it.
I jumped into that.
Well, that's all the time we have today. I got stuff I got to take care of, so unfortunately we're going to have to stop it here and not continue to kill ourselves in worse caves. So I hope you guys had a good time. You enjoyed this. Sonic World stage reviews is not ending here. We've got plenty of fan-created stages to go through.
Oh, yes, and there are some good ones out there, too. I'm going to go ahead. I can't anymore. Oh, you closed it. Okay. Right. Well, with that done and over with, we thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.
See you guys.